Hello, everybody. So, a few days back, I shared with you a document called How to Check if a Trademark Already Exists in India. I'm hoping that everybody knows here what a trademark is. To those who don't know, I would simplify it in one word. When a business use a particular logo, a particular tagline, and they want to get it protected, they can protect it under trademarks. Those marks which distinct distinguish business from others. Those marks are called trademarks. Not just business, it is a broader concept, but I would simplify it into that. Um, so the topic over here is how to check if a trademark already exists in India. Now we cannot use something which is already being used, right? So how to check if it already is in use? To check that, we would first have to go to IP India public search portal. Here, there are three things. One is wordmark, second is Vena code, and third is phonetic. Now, wordmark and phonetic is the two things that we would be dealing today, mainly wordmark. So, what does wordmark means? Wordmark means something which has very similar spelling to the other registered trademark. So, let's say Zudio. There is Zudio, and then there is Zudioo or EO. Doesn't that sound very or looks very similar? It would deceive a normal person, right? So that kind of thing is called word mark. Now, phonetic. What does phonetic mean? Phonetic means something which sounds similar. A good example would be Zara, Zaira. They sound very similar, right? It can deceive somebody. So that is checked by phonetics. We would check word mark first. Let's here we have to write our word mark, basically our mark, whatever it is. I would start with Zudio itself. Zudio. Class is 25 because it is a clothing brand. Now, how to check this class? This class comes under 1 to 45 classes, which is given in nice class. Now, how do we know which class stands for what? We can search it over here, going to class details. It will give one page like this. Here, nice class over written over here. So we have to click over this and it will open this page. Let's say we are looking for class 25. It will show us clothing, footwear, headwear class. Others are like this. Class 26, lace, braid, etc. etc. Going back to it, we have entered our Zudio class. Now CAPTCHA is required 95071. It is going to search. Now the very first result comes over here is Zudio by Trent Limited. Proprietor is Trent Limited. Who is Trent Limited? The Tata Groups. And it is registered under class 25 and it is showing the status as registered. Now details, we can click on show details and it will give us a elaborated thing. Now if we check over here, there is one objected status also, which is filed by proprietor Kaushal and the name was given as Zudio Zone. Now this one and this one sounds very conflicting, right? So they will definitely not approve it. That's why it shows objected. Now there was one more, Zudio Kids. Now surely there is double O and there's kids attached, but it still is very similar. So it can deceive someone very easily. That's why this one is also withdrawn and not approved. Now, this is one thing. Let's say we are hired, we as a lawyer are hired by, let's say, Kaushal, who is creating Zudio Zone, and he wants us to do a search on which all organization is using this name and if he can go on and register this name or not. So for that, we have to create a report, right? A lawyer's job is that. So to create that report, what we need to do is we need to click these results, which are very relevant. In this case, there are few, but there would be a lot more results if you go on search for more. It varies depending on the name used. So let's say I want to create this report 1, 2, and 4. So I will select these, and then there is this option called report. I will click on this, and it will give me a detailed report, and it will compile all those three things together, and it will show the status, and it will give us the name of the proprietors when it was filed, and all those things. This is the basic thing. Now phonetic is also similar to wordmark, only we need to just click on the phonetic site, and the process is same only. Now next thing is, yeah, okay, a well-known mark. There is a thing called well-known mark. In India, there's this thing where we give prior use claims. When a mark is used for a very long period of time, continuously in commerce, but it's still not registered, can we protect that? Can another person register with the same kind of name? No, they cannot, because India recognizes prior use rights. So it will say that this person, this business was using this particular name before you, so you cannot get it registered because now it is a well-known name in the public. To avoid that kind of situation, because it's a dispute, we don't want to get into legal trouble, we should do a basic Google search first, social media or domain search first, to avoid all these things. So yeah, today we learned how to conduct a trademark filing or trademark search, how to make a search report, and how to recognize classes, and what is prior use claims. If there is any more query, you can ping me. You can drop your query on the group itself. I would be happy to share more.